how can a believer keep their mental health on track? I would say focus on the attributes of God.
Right.
Focus on God's promises. Focus on what God says he's going to do.
Yeah.
And you mentioned this, like support groups, Bible studies. You can't lone wolf. You can't
Right.
go at it
Yeah.
yourself. You can't
Yeah.
go at sin yourself. You can't go at Christianity yourself. A lot of men like to do that. A lot of believers like to do that. They like to kind of isolate. They like to do it themselves.
Right.
You can't do that. The Bible isn't a me book. It's a we book. I know that's corny, but it's
That's
true.
really good. I like that.
Like the Bible is a we book. The Bible is for all of us
Yeah.
to get together and to become the body of Christ.
So good.
To join together
Yeah.
and become the church. I can speak from my own experience. Before I had a good Christian group of guys, before I had a home pretty much
Right.
in the church, I kind of just did my own thing.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I fell into a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of bad things. And you know about
Right,
this. This is
right,
part of my
yeah.
testimony. It wasn't until I started to get with good, godly men that
Right.
they really helped me out.
Yeah.
They really helped me. They really showed me what to do. They really got me on track. And I believe, if you're a believer going through mental health problems, if you're a believer going through anxiety, depression, talk to someone.
Yeah. So good.
Get with someone. Get
Yeah.
with a group of men.
Yeah,
Get with a group
yeah.
of women. Get with a group of men if you're a man. Get with a group of women if you're a woman, of course. But have that safe space where you can talk to people.
Yeah.
Have that safe space where you could just like communicate your thoughts.
Right.
I hear everything. I hear people tell me everything. And there wasn't one time where I was like, this guy's crazy. He's saying this.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
people aren't going to think like that.
Right.
A lot of people you trust, I'm sure some people would, but if you truly trust this person, they're not going to like look at you and be like, you're weird. You're
Yeah.
this isn't okay.
Yeah. Right. That's
You
good.
know,
That's so good. So
they're
good.
going to meet you where you are. And I
Right.
think that's powerful. Find people that you respect that can help you out. And I know I went on a tangent.
Oh
but
no,
that's okay.
that's so good. And Cale, you mentioned if there's anyone out there, and there is,
Oh, there is. 100%.
there is. And a funny thing, and you talked a little bit about your story, and I love that verse in Philippians 4. I believe that's Philippians 4, right? Where it says,
Yeah.
whatsoever things are true, whatsoever is lovely, whatsoever is of good
That's right.
report, whatsoever is right, and it says, let your mind dwell. It's so easy. It's almost like our default to go straight to the negative all the time.
Yeah.
Hardwire
You like
the
to make your own
negative.
problems.
Yes. I mean, when I mow grass, and I don't know if it's just the monotony of mowing, I will stew. I will every
Our camera guy's like shaking his head.
everyone
Yeah, that's me.
like everyone that I just don't like will like flood in my mind. I'm like,
that's
what is
true.
going
That's
on
true.
here? Like, and again,
Yeah.
intrusive thoughts are by nature uninvited.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is this happening? Like,
Yeah.
I just want to mow the grass. I just want to mow the grass. And I'm just stewing over
Yeah.
what someone said a year ago or someone in a leadership meeting that we had rolled their eyes at something I said. And like, why am I still, I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
we've got to recognize that it is our default. And I believe it's probably just that flesh nature
Yeah, it's true.
to focus
Yeah.
and be addicted to the negative.
Yeah.
And what someone did to me or what someone said. Not the fact that since then, hundreds of people have been like, hey, man, you're a blessing to me. It's like, why don't I remember? And it's like, there's a Bible verse that tells us, think about good things. I mean, think about that. Like,
That's good.
There's a Bible verse that actually has to say that. And the reason is because we just naturally go to the negative.
Yeah, we do.
And it's like, oh man, Lord, and we do that over a period of time. And like you said, depression, anxiety, resentment. I mean, honestly, and not to get too in the weeds on the mental health side, but psychosis, I mean, even psychosis can be linked back to years of rumination and stewing and addicted and hyperfixation on negative, or what someone said to me.
Yeah.
Someone said what our parents said to us when we were little, and over and over, and that has been rehearsed over and over. And I have clients that say they still audibly hear their parents yelling at them.
Wow.
These are auditory hallucinations they're having, but it went that far because they sat in it and stewed in it and ruminated in it for so long. So just the fact that Paul would say, I mean, think about Paul, beat up, stoned to death, shipwrecked.
It's true.
I mean, and he's like, guys, look, you're going to have to think about good things.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to. I could just see he's like, guys, it's rough out there.
It is.
I gotta take those thoughts captive. I mean, he's teaching us this probably because he's like, man, I've had to learn this
Yeah.
in this life, or else I'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that you brought that verse up, because that is so powerful. What we think about, what we meditate on, will master us. What we think
good.
about, will
What we meditate on will master us.
yeah. I mean, that's it. That's why we meditate on the Word, those positives, the good thing, faith, healing, health, blessing. Even if we're sick, we meditate on the healing power of God and all of those things. And it's not a denial that there's a problem. It's just, this is what I'm going to choose to think about.